Said, yep. You already know what it is. Southpaw Talk with Southpaw Slick. And today's video is going to be based on a question I got from one of my female Instagram followers. And the question was, what kind of date do you like to go on? I'm like, okay, that's pretty basic, pretty simple. Or better yet, let me reword that. What kind of date do I like to take a woman out to? Because because in actuality, that's the main setup, or that's usually how it goes. Um, but yeah, that's a pretty basic, simple question. I can dig it. I can dig it. But yeah, what kind of date do I like to go out on, or what do I like to do when I'm courting a woman or hanging out with a woman? Um, to be honest with you, I like to do something that's more interactive. Like me myself, even though I've actually told somebody this before and they said that, oh, I'm just being cheap. But I'm not a fan of dinner dates or going out to eat and that's it. To me, I think a dinner date is boring. I'm saying sitting down, eating your food, and basically telling each other what you want to hear. Because let's be real, when it comes to your first date, most people bring out their representative, or better yet, they put their best foot forward. Nobody's going to reveal their true self right away if you're just sitting down and talking, right? I'm saying basically the way I look at it, all that talking back and forth, that's like paying for an interview. You know, ask a question, answer, ask a question, answer. Now I'm saying that's cool, but I think it's boring if it's just that. You know what I mean? Like it's basically playing a trivia game. There's like no chemistry being built. And another thing that I always say is that you can learn more from somebody through their actions more so than their words. So that's why I like to do something more interactive. When I say something more interactive, I'm talking like going out bowling or going to play miniature golf, or one of my favorite things, go and shoot pool. Like I said, I love pool, dog. Dave and Buster's, that's another thing. And I like Dave and Buster's because you can game and you can eat, and that's what I'm saying. It's like you can do both at the same time. I'm having fun and I'm eating. And thankfully, there are women out here that do enjoy that. I'm saying, but then again, it's getting to the point that most women are just glad that a man is actually asking them out on a date and not, oh, can you come through? Or, oh, the Netflix and chill. Or, well, what's the new joint? What's the new joint? Disney Plus, and it's something with Disney Plus, and I can't think about it. But you know what I'm talking about, right? But yeah, that's basically me. I like to do something where, like I'm saying, a little bit more hands-on. I'll say a little bit more fun involved. You know what I mean? Not just sitting down, talking. You know, like, hey, what's your name? Where you from? What's your occupation? I would say, I hate that question, by the way. I hate that question, by the way. Like, where did you work? How much do you make? Those are not good questions to ask. I'm telling for the women watching this video. Those are not good questions to ask. Yes, I know you want to feel a guy out. You want to make sure that his pockets is in check. But I said, a dude doesn't want to hear that. That's like a man asking you, how do you suck dick? You know what I mean? I'm saying, you don't want to hear that on the first date. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like to do on a date. I like to have fun. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind going out on a dinner date. I'm saying we've done it plenty of times, right? But I just think it's boring. At least like the beginning stages of getting to know each other. I think the shit is boring. To me, like a dinner date, even though more than likely I'm gonna break down and take you out to eat anyway, but I'm saying, but can we do that in conjunction with something else? Or do something else before going on a dinner date? Or sometimes, like I like to do, go out for brunch, then go and hang out. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying, I like the chemistry to be built naturally. I'm saying if you guys are vibing, kicking it, having fun, asking questions here and there, not the whole fucking date. That's what I'm saying. Like, not saying that that's guaranteed to happen on a dinner date, but it happens more often than not. Now, I'm speaking for myself. I don't know about, everybody else. I mean, please tell me in the comment sections. I'm saying if you guys dealt with the same shit, or I'm saying for the women, I'm saying like let me know how dates have been for you up until this point. I want the male and female perspective. You guys are getting my perspective solely. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just the way I feel about it. It's like when it comes to dates that I enjoy, those are the ones I enjoy the most. Is where it's more interactivity. There's interactivity. There's a genuine vibe. There's genuine chemistry being built. Yes, the question thing is dope. I like people asking questions. I like to ask questions. You know what I mean? That does keep a conversation going, but it almost gets to the point where if that's all the date is, once again, it's like paying for an interview. That shit is boring to me. You know what I mean? And then you're going to tell me what I want to hear. And possibly vice versa. Even though I try to be as upfront as possible, you know what I mean? Sometimes you want to say what works or what's going to seal the deal, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Not to be on that fuckboy shit, but I'm saying we all been there at one point in time. You tell those like sweet nothings. You know what I mean? Like they call, yeah, there you go, sweet nothings. But yeah, that's the kind of date I enjoy. Like I said, especially I'm saying you want to go shoot some pool. Oh man, I said chick that plays pool. She got like 20 brownie points off of that. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I like, though. I'm saying pool, bowling, miniature golf, Dave and Buster's. Like something like that. Shit, I'll even do that fucking, what's that axe throwing, that hatchet throwing shit. I never done it, but I'll be down to do it. That's what I'm saying, something like that. And we can eat on top of that, too. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that, but yeah, I don't mind going to Steak 48 and Roof Chris and Papa Doors and all the other bullshit, but you gotta work your way up there. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of chicks, you just being cheap. You being cheap if you don't want to pay for an $80 steak. Come on, man. I'm saying I don't mind paying $80 for a steak for a chick that I'm really digging, and there's some reciprocity. I'm not trying to pay no $80 for a fucking steak on the very first date, and I'm just getting to know you. I'm saying, like, come on, man. Now, I mean, if I was like rich like that, then yeah, it wouldn't matter. But I'm saying I'm just, regular, schmegular, degular, average guy. So that's how the date's gonna go. But like I said, if I'm feeling you enough, then of course I'm gonna go the extra mile and then some. But that's just the way I get down. But once again, favorite kind of date to go on is something that's more interactive instead of just sitting down and asking questions. But Southpaw Slick, I'm out.